I don't have any. Need to make some refined iron. And we'll see, because refined iron doesn't have that much of a higher of a melting point. I might actually need to make it out of refined gold or even steel. Steel would probably be the best choice, but steel takes more resources to make than I actually want to. So we'll deconstruct this as well. This one, however, is... Oh, I made out of this one out of gold. So I was being smart about that one. I was just being stupid about this one. Conveyor loader. Refined iron. There we go. That's better. We need the auto sweeper. We need iron first. Yeah, and like in... yeah. Ooh, yep. That's what happens. Yeah, it'll be a long series of fixing this up and then watching it get blown up again. I might actually just give up on this entire thing and just give them a jetpack and have them dig it out manually by hand. Because this could become a faff. This could seriously become just a faff. Uh, Not enough still. So the metals will literally fall out of the sky, and there's another way that you can get unlimited metals, and that's from volcanoes. Problem with that, volcanoes get that stuff at an unreasonably high heat, which I haven't mastered cooling down yet. So this is an iron volcano. Essentially, this is an unlimited source of iron. However, it's on 2500 degrees Celsius. It will melt everything. So block a meteor from hitting your base using a bunker door. Excellent. So we know that bunker doors work. uh, okay. So I want this to be done efficiently. And quickly, but I might just give up on the whole idea and just give them jetpacks. What do I need for jetpacks anyway? I haven't played with jetpacks a lot. Station, jetsuit dock. Well, I don't need a lot for that. But I do need to fuel them with oxygen and petroleum. Oxygen, not a problem. Have lots of that. Petroleum, I would have to restart my refinery. Which isn't a problem, but it's one duplicate that's not doing the rest of the things in the base. I do have quite a lot of petroleum already here, but I don't know how much they use. Okay, so you are not broken actually, you're just dug in. So let's fix you up. Uh, I would appreciate you guys building this up as soon as possible so we can continue with this. And you over here. And again, I tell him to make it out of lead. Okay. Okay, so we do want this to be regolith. Uh, Gold. And what do we have here? Mafic rock. Yeah, perfect. And that will be fed by that. And, Now I wonder, can I actually... I think I can just run this along this whole area. I think that's doable. Another thing I could do, I could just make another bunker line here, but that needs so much resources. It takes 500 steel for one of these. So we're gonna play around with this concept for a bit longer. It'll be good if this doesn't get buried every 5 seconds. Okay. Perfect. You are working as intended. Let me just check the situation here. What's the power like right now? We still have a ton of coal. Oh, but this is going back online soon. Okay, all of my troubles are gone. We can even turn this off then. Did I plant that oxalite? I did, but I didn't put any water in it. Did I? I did. So why are you... Oh, it's too hot for you. Really? It's 1 degree off. It's 1 degree off. Okay, we have to replant that somewhere else. Question is where? Actually, let's plant it here. I'm gonna dig this down. We're gonna dig it up. I'm gonna replant it there. So this plant, the oxalite plant, is the only plant in the game that actually absorbs CO2 and creates oxygen from it, as long as you keep watering it. I've spilled some water, but that's fine. You can take care of that. Oh, it's still taking overheat damage. It's still overheating, so I will have to make it out of steel. I will have to. The miner needs to be made out of steel. There's just nothing for it. But on a more positive note, the miner did what it was supposed to do. This thing is open. Also, that means that this thing is now open for meteor strikes, but you know, details. This is also still getting... I will have to make more steel. There's just nothing for it. I have to make more steel. I'll make a ton of steel for now. Will I have enough lime though? It seems not. I'll have to make some lime as well. Focus shell mold to lime. That has 3 units. I'm going to have to dig up some fossils again because I'm out of lime. And fossils. There we go, fossils. Plenty of fossils. Oh no, that's lead. This is fossil. Let's just dig this up here and then this over here. New printables. Sandstone of a ton, 7 science, 7 machinery and diver's lungs, but small bladder. Which means this person goes to pee twice more than anybody else, and I don't want that. You peeing once a day is enough. Okay, this is now working! Yay! We can turn off the bloody petroleum generator again. And we can disable the hydrogen generators. We're gonna use natural gas and probably coal for the time being. I should make a run for more coal though. I was hoping I would have the solar array active by now, but no. Right now I don't have the detector built yet. This was broken due to overheating, so that's fine. It wasn't broken because of stuff falling on top of it. And I'm okay with that. And we'll use steel for that. It's I mean, I could use this just to test it out. No. And now somebody has to come here to open it up. We'll make detectors first and make this open automatically. I don't want to risk a meteor falling here and smashing it. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay. And perfect. We have enough steel to make this now. Let's put it here. By doing it this way, I don't have to wait for them to pick everything up. I can just set this thing to pick it up and then have them do other things in the base. I will need more of these though. Intensely bright, huh? Yeah. The outer space is intensely bright. I appreciate you actually picking stuff up manually, but can you just build this thing and just leave it at that? So you don't have to do it. The whole point of me lining that job for you is so that you don't have to do it by hand and burn your little fingers. Okay, so let me check how is this going along. Yeah, we are now collecting gases. Perfect. This one isn't active yet though, is it? No, and who knows when this one will be. But that's okay. As long as one is working, that's fine. We are out of coal though. So I should probably just find a big batch of coal and just collect all of it. I'm pretty sure I've seen one down here. Yeah, there's a big batch of coal. There's also here a big batch of coal, so we're going to collect all of this coal. Oh, we have polluted oxygen with germs in here. I'm guessing that's because of that morb over there. Okay, so you did build this. Oh, I have to... I did give it. Why? Are you out of range? Don't tell me you're out of range. Obviously you're out of range. So this bit doesn't count? Well, this bit does? Did I spun it the wrong way around? Mm. Okay then. I'm not going to actually. Ah, it should be fine. It should be a fine. I probably spun it the wrong way around. Oh yeah, you're already prepping for it, huh? So I'm gonna test this out now. We'll see if this can be done this way. Do I need to connect this? Ah, it is connected. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, come on, build this bit. Yes, that's what you need to build. Seriously. I told you to build this. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, come on, come on. You can... honestly, I'm gonna put you on red alert until you build this. Also, why are you all up here? Do you have nothing to do down there? Yeah, obviously you don't have anything to do down there. Okay, everything else seems to be just fine here. I am just gonna make a pipe and I'm gonna get all of this extra water out. It's not really wasted, it's going to be on the bottom of the map if I need it. So if I ever need more water, here it is. Just gonna drill it, and here it is. This is just extra water I have absolutely no use for, and it's going here first before it reaches that, so it's fine. Don't know what's causing this. Probably heat. It shouldn't. But it's the only thing I can think of. Certain parts of the base are actually getting cold. Maybe I should turn this Wheeze Ward off. Everything else is peachy. I have climate control in my base, so the base is fine. Okay, so this copy settings to this. Yeah, this is working, so I can build them over each other. And that's perfect. That's what I needed to know. Ah, Draclet, why not? 7 construction, no. Yeah, but now I'm running out of space, so please, now can you finish this? What's this? This is copper. We can also collect copper. And since this is pretty much invulnerable, we can create another nice little vacuumed storage facility here. Now I can't remember. Yeah, it can reach it, perfect. What's your reach? That one. So once that one is filled, then... What's this? This is granite. So this is now full. No, it's not. That one can still store. So why aren't you storing? Why aren't you storing there? Maybe it is out of... What are you currently holding? Contents, none. Copper ore. There we go. This will automatically clean up the place so that we can continue. I will leave the granite because granite doesn't really matter, even though it's really hot. Yeah, well, we're gonna put the granite here as well. It is hot, after all. Raw mineral, granite, copy. There we go. Again, you are up here. Don't you have other things to do around the base? Out of coal. I thought I told you to go and mine the coal. I want you to find all the coal you can and mine it out. Okay, where was that? Can't remember. Ah, here it is. That and entire this thing. You should be able to reach that. Perfect. this and this and this. Perfect. So this is not clear. Why didn't you pick up this granite? Oh, because I didn't tell you that you can take it. Perfect. Okay, so we need to make the next one over here. Also gonna make out of steel, and we need another receptacle. It doesn't have to be this close, but I'm gonna make it this close. And of course we're gonna make everything out of gold because it has to shine. Oh, it's just because I have 19 tons of gold and I want to use it up. What are you doing now? And what? Oh, you are actually supplying. Oh, I didn't know that sweepers can do that. That's nice. I know that they can supply and take ingredients out of stuff, but I didn't know they can actually do that part. That's actually very cool. And again, I'm gonna make this a 9 because I want to do as much of this as possible. We're actually... yeah, I was hoping I was gonna be done with this by this stream's end, but nah, this is only... everything takes a lot longer than it should. Also, probably if I was focused more, I probably would have been able to do it, but I'm not that focused. Right now we are only utilizing natural gas, and we are using a bit of coal. I do want to store more coal also. Hold on. Not that yet. I want you to get that first out of the way. And then you're gonna take all of this, and this, and this. And you still managed. Oh my god. Fine, do this then. This is also melted all by itself. Yeah, and this is active as well now. Perfect. I'm thinking maybe I should make more gas tanks for the natural gas. Oh. It's not really necessary though. Oh, you will need another ladder. Everything is working nicely except I am running dangerous low on coal and coal sources. Hatches make coal, but not enough. I don't have enough of them to actually make a constant supply. And we are using so much power that I do need to move up to the solar power generations, or I mean, I could always. Oh, listen, look at this. We never mined this out. And we haven't mined it out is because we couldn't reach it. Plenty of coal here. I was thinking that we didn't collect enough. Okay, so how is this looking now? This got buried. I'm guessing that a meteor struck here. In any case, time to start the auto mining process again. which we will make out of steel this time around. Oh, no, let's optimize this. Here. Perfect. Perfect. That should do the trick. I'm fine with them picking up these small amounts. The small amounts are fine. The small amounts don't bother me. It's the large amounts of resources that we need to collect that bother me. These small bits, yeah, they can pick that up by hand. It's not a problem. But I would like to do this a bit post haste, please. No printables. Hatchling. Cuisine, husbandry, hatchling. Can always use more hatches. Hey, little hatchling. Wrangle. I wonder, did that Slickster ever have an egg? No, he didn't. Too bad. Probably didn't have enough food. Which is a shame. There are Slicksters on the bottom of the map, I just never got around to them. I don't need them. They're really good only for making oil out of CO2. And having somebody eat the CO2 is nice. But like I said before, it takes too much to set up. Okay, I have 7 tons of coal. We have collected that big chunk. Okay, could you create that last bit of wire, please? Also, since we can store this as well, store that as well. Okay, so this is now working. I will be streaming for another 20 minutes, and then we will leave it. Fortunately, we didn't get as far as I'd hoped. Next stream, I'm going to try to focus on this entirely, so that we can finally have this thing working. This stream we spent a lot of time faffing about because of coal and power instabilities and things like that. Nothing too serious really, and this is all working just dandy, but we didn't do what we set out to do today, which is unfortunate. We did lots of faffing about, generally. We didn't do much this stream, not as much as I'd hoped. Now, this in a way can't be helped, because of how long it takes them. I could do something else as well, and we might play around with this on the next stream. Because it takes them a long time to get here, we might actually play with... I don't know where they are though. Where are they? With the transportation tubes. Essentially, you can transport dupes along using transportation tubes. Aren't they? They were supposed to be on the shipping. Conveyor, conveyor. Huh. Did they move them somewhere? Ah, there they are. Transit tubes. So we can use this to... It takes 50 plastics each. We can build a pipe for the... It's essentially express elevator. So we can have them move from place to place. We just need to make these checkpoints on each bit. So we can have them like an elevator from here to down there. I'm not sure why I haven't done that already. But we will be playing with that. This miner is doing the work. Ooh, nice. can also see some of the gases escaping. Although I think those are just thermal. Oh, that's my bad. Those are just thermals from the meteors falling. Oof. Please don't die, dupes. Please don't die. Okay, now that got buried. Okay. Oof. Done? Okay. I think if a meteor hits him, it's an instant death. Okay, this just lacks a power cable. Now we did make this cable out of lead and it worked fine, so we're gonna use lead for this for this wire, because why not? It seems to be working just fine. So it's not a problem for the wire itself, only for the cargo that's being carried and stuff. This is doing the business. I'm also thinking that I might, after we make the missile silo, or rocket silo, I might make another one of these on the other end. We'll see. We'll see how this one will going to operate. Once this works, and if it works at full capacity, as I hope it will, we don't need coal generators anymore, nor petroleum. We want to move past coal, at least. I can use petroleum as a backup, though. On my next colony, I'm going to set up the power plant a bit differently. The way I did it now works, but it's not as pretty as I like, nor as efficient. So I think I'm gonna make that bit a bit differently. But that just goes to show you can do every one of these things a million ways and it'll work just fine. It's actually quite easy to optimize your base nowadays. Can you imagine how this was before they introduced smart batteries? It was a pain in the butt. I mean, you couldn't. Uh, you had to manually disable generators when you didn't want them to work, and you want them to work because batteries didn't have a shut-off switch of where when they would stop being charged. So as long as something was connected to a battery or something that uses power, you had that thing running constantly, and that was a problem because you would use so many resources from that. You can see that I'm still quite comfortable using coal despite it now being used more often because I have more power users, but this still works fine. 3 coal generators and 2 natural gas generators have been running us for the last 200 cycles. And even though we have so many things using power, it still works fine on those 6 batteries and that one smart battery. Because every time this gets full, these get stopped and they don't burn any more resources. Before that was not so. It was much more difficult to have an efficient a power plant because of it. Also, this little morb is gonna die because morbs need to die. They just create germs and polluted oxygen, and they need to die. I think I am going to remove this. This is 1, 2, 3, if I'm not mistaken. How many is that? Natural gas generator. Ah, can't fit it there. But I can fit it there. So I'm just gonna replace that with another natural. Ah, what am I even thinking here? I'm just gonna remove one coal generator and I'm gonna put another natural gas generator. Probably could have done this a long time ago. Oh, what am I making it out of? Gold. Perfect, 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 perfect. Yes. And oh, automation wire. Automation wire. And we want that automation wire to be done before anything else. So put that on a 9. And we'll see what happens up here. Yeah, it got a little buried. We knew that was gonna happen, but that's fine. This should effectively get rid of all of this. Yeah, this is a good system. I like this system. I am running out of storage space though. It's because they keep bringing stuff from downstairs up here. And that makes me wonder. That makes me wonder if I build... Will this work through walls? We're gonna science that. We're gonna science it. Okay, so I'm going to make a wall here. And then I'm gonna put a storage bin up there, and we're gonna see if this works through walls. I don't think it does. I think it's limited by walls, but we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna science it. Okay, this is now all dug up. Oh, 8 is sufficient. I see the stress has been reduced, so the stress measures have been successful. So this is actually more effective than I thought it's going to be. This is clearing up the regolith quite effectively because it falls. And this is effective at cleaning it up. I don't want to go too much into the distance with this, but I might have to depending on how this experiment goes. So we're gonna put this here. So it definitely will be going through a wall. And we'll see what happens. If this works through walls, then that's marvelous. If it doesn't, well, we'll have to move them. We have dropped some food though. We are still way above any kind of worry, but we went from 600,000 to 593,000. That could, however, be just because somebody doesn't have enough time to do the cooking. We are not... Oh. Oh, look at this. The body temperature isn't in the... It's 30-35, and here it is... It's actually lower. So why? $35, and here it's just above 35. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? 35.4. What's causing the heat build up? It's not water. Is it the gas? I think it's the gas. Didn't I make that out of... No, it's just a regular gas. It's not insulated. Well, let's see if this will fix it. This Weezeworth should then fix the situation. It's already stabilized for some of them. Don't know how that happened. And who peed here? Seriously, your toilets are working now. I didn't see the warning message that nobody made a mess. Maybe it was ice? Polluted ice that melted? Oh, I should also... This doesn't really need any water at the moment. They're probably still picking up all the water that's here. So I don't have to worry about that yet. We still have some spilled ethanol here, which I don't know how it happened. Oh, we didn't bring certain things in and out. Specifically, we need to get gas in, and we need to get gas out. There we go. There we go. That's settled. And construct that one. Plenty of gas to work with, and we will have it for quite some time. This is now clean. I love to see that. So we will deconstruct all of this as soon as you wake up. Okay, and we will do a sweep made out of steel, and that sweep will be here. Perfect. We will wire it up. We can use a lead. And we need to get that receptacle closer. No, not a receptacle, a loader. I think this is close enough. Yeah, it is. And a golden. And again, lead power. There we go. Okay, now let's see. This one, copy and paste it here. We'll see when the materials pass through if they are transported into that or not. It would be cool if this actually does work through walls, but because I think I saw somebody, but that might have been in a previous version where this did work, because I see somebody do a mechanized storage facility, which was pretty much just this, but like on several layers. And I think that, but he didn't use regular tiles, he used mesh tiles. And I don't know if that makes any difference, to be honest. It shouldn't, but we can test that out as well. Where did you go? Finished your work, peasants. It's nice that they have all the stuff from the meteors stored so close. No, 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 no. You are defeating my point there, gentlemen. Oh, I disconnected the wrong wire there. I should not. I should have not have disconnected that wire. My bad. Apologies there. That was a wrong wire to disconnect. And we are on the cycle 400. 50 cycles today. We did quite a lot, but not as much as I hoped we would. And we are dumping the excess water into this valley, as I said we would. And we are continuing to dig this biome out. Again, just because I want to. There is no really reason to do this. But it feels nice to clear it up. Also, all of the resources from a biome fall to the ground. They're easily collectible and easily storageable, so there is some point in doing it. Originally, I thought I was gonna do a kind of a gas containment zone here. Kind of changed my mind over time. There we go. This is working beautifully. Less CO2 being made at least. Oh yeah, we needed to replant. We want to deconstruct this one. How is this looking? Oh, come on, finish it. You're gonna fill up the storage bin I was gonna use to test my theory out. Can you? Seriously. Yeah, I know, it's because it's on a 7. So they are finding it more important than building! Build these! You completely ruined everything I was planning to do here. And there's some meat and some shovel eggs here as well. Okay, I'm being a bit quiet because I'm trying to work everything out here, but essentially we just need this to be online. And seriously, I know that I have dedicated constructors. What are you doing? There's no other build chores lined up in the rest of the base. There is nothing else to be built in the rest of the base. What are you doing? Mima, operating +7 machinery, mole hands. We'll take Mima. And Mima, of course, the first thing you're gonna get is improved carrying. You don't have a room yet, but that's gonna change. I'm not a monster, you're gonna get carpets as well. And of course, lovely paintings on the wall as well, so that you blend in with the rest of the dupes. Now there's more construction work to be done. But this is the only one that's on the 9, so can you do that one, please? Oh, hold on. This actually requires somebody that's proficient in machinery to do. So we only have a few of those. Mechatro so yeah, we need a mechatronics engineer. Who is a mechatronics engineer? Abe. Abe, 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 Abe. Priorities, Abe. Building. I want you to do that, Abe. I completely forgot about that. So certain things you can only do if you have a specific skill for it. If you don't, you can't do it. And now I have to make another one of these so that we can test my theory out. If this doesn't work, then we're just gonna extend this. I better check what's the temperature in the storage room down in the base because they've been carrying some hot stuff in there. Actually, it seems fine. It's fine. Who would have thought it? Okay, so this is now backed up, but okay, so this copy. Yeah, it doesn't work through ceilings, unfortunately. But like I said, instead of going into the distance, we can just go sideways. I heard a meteor. Ooh! Okay, it's not a one shot. That's perfect. Ooh! Ooh! Yeah, there's gonna be some damage stuff, but we knew that was gonna happen. Ooh, there we go. Since we know that this is not gonna be working anymore, we can deconstruct it. And we can also deconstruct this receptacle. And we'll build it up here. And now this is getting overheat damage from being submerged in that, but that's fine. What's important that we learned is that this is really invulnerable to the meteor strike. So the bunkers really do endure. That's a very important thing to know. But it seems that this is where we will be ending the stream tonight, guys. So before I end it, let's recap. We came here with intention to finish the solar power plant. We didn't exactly do that because this cleaning job is taking more than we intended, and we also were faffing about a lot with other things around here. We did create a lot of infrastructure. We did get the gas for the gas pipe for the oxygen for the Astrolab here. We also had to collect a lot of coal because we are running out. Uh, we did dig this through a bit. Not that one doesn't really matter. Uh, Everything else we didn't do much. Honestly, this stream was more faffing about than anything else. We did create what we needed to in order to finish up the bunker, so the bunker itself is completed, and we did play around with the shipping so that we can create this conveyor thingy with and get that sorted for the auto cleaning. We played with the auto miner as well. Somebody suffocate, don't suffocate on me. And that one works marvelously. We will continue to utilize that system to clean up the rest of this because it is faster, as it turns out. I should have probably done that from the beginning. Uh, and we're also creating a storage here in outer space for all of the hot stuff, which is actually getting colder somehow. It did, however, warm up our bunker tiles quite significantly, though. That's fine. It's in outer space. It's in vacuum. Doesn't matter. Uh, we also had some things overheat on us, and we were playing with lead, and we discovered that lead melts really easily, and we don't want to use it. But that's pretty much it for today, folks. As always, unless anything happens like it did last Sunday, the next stream will be again on next Sunday. We will continue to do this. Uh, I think I said that it's gonna probably take 2 or 3 more streams to finish this asteroid, but considering how much of faffing about I do, it might take longer. We'll see. In any case, that's it for today. And of course, we are streaming Hardspace Shipbreaker on on Wednesdays. So on Wednesdays, by all means, join me for some shipbreaking. Everything will be on the on YouTube uploaded as well for anybody who wants to check it out later. That's pretty much it for today, guys. Everybody who did join me today, thank you for watching. And I hope that you have a wonderful evening, morning, day, wherever you are in the world. I'll catch you next Sunday and have a good one, everybody. See ya.